Did you guys see that? There was a huge fish up there. Huge. Oh boy, got it again. Same exact cast. Oh my God, am I recording? Oh my God, I'm recording. Watch this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hicklin, do not put your, that drag is good. Do not put your finger on that freaking spool. Yank as hard as you can. You totally missed it. Get on there. Got him. That may not be the same fish, but it is. Get up. Get up. Oh, that's a nice one though. If that's the same one, man, I could have swore it's twice as big. Get up here. Get. Oh my gosh. Boys and girls. Oh, that's a giant. It's another giant. Ooh. Oh, get over it. Get. I told you guys I'd get a showstopper. Whew. I told you guys. Oh my. Get over here. Do not come off. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Get over here, all this gum. Come here. Get in the boat. Oh, you big fat. Get up here. Oh my God. Woo! That, my friends, is the best showstopper that we've ever had on Bass and Bonsai. For sure. Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. You're in for a treat. Did you just see that big one I caught? Let's see if we can catch another one. And another, and however many, right? I got birds watching me. They know we can do it. Thank you, bird. That bird just about landed on you guys. Let's go. All right, boys and girls, we're gonna work back out of here. I've hit the backside of this section with little chatterbaits, the crank, or a couple different cranks, the frog, nothing. So we're gonna get back up on the windy side here. Listen to this crazy loud thing. I think I'm gonna take these bearings back out, switch them with the Dark Wolf Ultra. There's a fish. Switch this Dark Wolf Ultra bearings back with the Black Knight 2, because these are Black Knight 2 hybrid ceramic spool bearings that are just, they work awesome, but they're crazy loud. I do not like how loud they are. Caught another one. Do I need a pick with this dude? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. Let me get a pick, put you guys on the chesty, and then we're going bass fishing for sure. All right, one last shot at a jumper, and then we're going big bass hunting, right? Get out there. Did you just see that? I'm gonna slow down. We're on number 5 now, but I'm gonna get up here and I'm just gonna see if there's something on the dam, because we're kind of midday. That noon to 2 area we're in. I know I've already caught 2 big bass, but in this video I haven't, and so you probably saw those at the beginning. That was the first part of the morning, but now's the time when the big giants are known to hit, right? So I'm gonna approach this a little differently. I'm going for bass, but I might be going for a bigger bite. And so I'm gonna watch this depth finder, kind of check the dam. I'm gonna actually start over here at the spillway. There's a rug burn, by the way, which so far so good, other than, yeah, stay tuned though for that. But I'm gonna start at this little spillway and just see what's out here. There's actually some stuff showing up out here, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I see there's something out here. But I may try some worms or that creature bait here, and I'm gonna start hitting the bank maybe with the chatterbaits again. There's something right there. Look at all that. Oh my gosh. That looks like a whole mess of crappie is what I would guess. So I'm not really going for crappie, so I'm gonna leave that alone, but I think that is. They're a little bitty. There might be a bass or 2 in that mix. Here's a whole nother batch. Look at this. So I'm gonna slow down. Look at that depth. Hopefully you guys can make out all that. That, I'm sure, is just loads of crappie. How do I know? Because I'm gonna turn around at the spillway here with this little bait, and I'd almost bet I can cast this out, rod tip down, and real slow, and just like that catch one. But we're fishing for bass. I bet you that's a little baby crappie. That is a load of crappie. Look at that. So yeah, I'm almost positive I could do it and keep these out, do a little cook and clean, but I don't know. I just don't know. So that's what those were. And it's back, I'm throwing it up. I'm not really throwing against the wind. But there's a fish right there. My trolling motor stopped. I'm looking down. I'm trying to figure out why my trolling motor quit working. Hang on. And while I was doing that, I caught a bluegill. So the old Charlie Brown bait, definitely legit. Definitely too legit to quit. Colors don't seem to matter. They just see something little and it does that hunting thing. That by my truck. That green may just be too bright. It may be too bright for the big bass, but the little ones seem to love it. All right, so we are on them, boys and girls. Karza is in the house, right? Karza 2 and why are we wrapped up at the tip? Our new rod, our old, there's another one in there, right there. Our old standby now chatterbait, $3.50. Man, that is amazing that you can buy $3.50 chatterbaits that work that good. From AliExpress is where you got to do it. But we are on it. Let's go. And spring has sprung and chatterbait bite is on. This will make, there's another one. There, right there. This is the third weekend in a row that I've gotten on just chatterbait bites. We're off the dam now, up in the shallower water there. These aren't huge. You guys can see I'm actually kind of horsing them. This Karza 2, even though it's rated as a light, you know, they're not big. But this combo is putting it to them that quick. Because I know sometimes I watch the kids, we've come here before, and they were standing over here, casting way out here, and they were actually getting bit out here. Right there, see? I love it when the plan works. So yeah, when you get those real slow sloping like beach style banks, a lot of times the fish are way out there. Get up here. Look at that dude. Do I got a pick on this rod? Yeah, I don't know. Look at him. Whee! That was a jumper for sure. So yeah, it's probably only 3 to 5 foot, somewhere right out in there. And a lot of times you know, as that sun is up and it kind of pushes them out to that certain depth that they just, you know, is comfortable to them on different banks. Like they was right up against the bank off the dam, but then you turn that corner and then right out here, that same depth is out here like 40 feet. Catch. There's something right under this boat. I'm gonna back it up a little bit more. Watch this, hang on. There's something that was right under this boat right there. I'm gonna let that fall. I'm just gonna act like I'm leaving. It thinks I'm leaving, like, oh, he's gone. there's nothing there to worry about. And I'm gonna sneaky snake him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I got him. He's got it. Oh, he had it in his mouth. He got it. Got it again. I had that fish. I shook him off. That fish had that bait in his mouth. That's a decent one too. Oh, that's a good one. That is reading your electronics, boys and girls. And I saw that fish. I'm like, that's right under the boat. Come here. They all look beat up. Get over here. That is a big bass. And we're going to get a pick. I literally shook it out of its mouth. It may have a bed right there, but I felt it. Oh my God. I don't even know what I was thinking about. I was like, oh God, that was a bass. It was in its mouth. I could tell. So then I just stopped and did the whole process over again, and it got it again. That is a big fish. Not as big as our fish of the day for this video, but the two I caught before, way bigger than this. That's about 3 pounds, I'm guessing. Okay, scale zeroed out. And I don't know if these scales are right or not. It says 2 pounds 11 ounces, so close to 3 pounds. Them other fish that were not 5, I don't know how or why, but that is insane. That is a giant bass that we're gonna let go. Not quite 3 pounds, big old mouth. Home is probably over there. So anyway, let's see if we have a jumper, right? Don't want to kiss you. Oh, you got blood on your mouth. I don't care. All right. Big old female. Kiss for luck. We need a jumper. We have not had a jumper in forever. If I can feel her starting to go, we're going to get a jumper out of this old girl. Come on. Oh, that was as close as you can get without actually jumping. All right, let's go. We're on a tear with baits. Oh, where's that bait? Come to think of it. Oh, hit the button. Oh my God. This bait right here is insane how well it works. I know it's Z-Man Elastec basically from AliExpress. They call it TPR or TRP or something. But that bait shows no sign of wear, and I've caught a bunch of fish on it so far. But anyway, let's get back right over here and catch some more largemouth bass. And all I'm doing is I'm watching, and I'll try to show you guys the next time if I can stretch the chesty out that far. It's just like it's hard to explain, but see where the 5 is on there? So when I see a ball, and depending on how big the ball is, it's just like a little ball. It just pops up on this screen how I got this set right now. I know it's filthy, but little ball will pop up there, and I'm like, oh, that's a bass. And drop to it. Now it's not 100%, it's gonna hit, but it's generally a bass, or it could be a catfish or whatever. But man, a lot of times I'll catch a decent bass on that, doing that right there. So I'm putting it into the show. There's another one. So yeah, I could sit here on any of these BFS rods. That little ultralight would be the funnest, and just catch these crappie right and left with just my old, what I always used to use for crappie jigs, right? But let's put it into this show. This show is over. All right, wrapping it up. Gonna put an end to this video. Hope you liked it. Real quick, I'm gonna show you what to be looking forward to, because while I've got time, I'm gonna put together another video kind of on each one of my rod and reel combos and what I recommend it for. But what I'm going to do at the end of this video, and here we go, I'm going to real quick show you how I have them in the order and roughly how the power, their ratings are, kind of deal. So, you know, far end, ultralight lights, no medium lights yet. I've got those coming. I'll be looking forward to that in future videos. but then all the way up to my regular. And the heaviest thing I throw is what I consider, even though the rod's rated as a medium, I feel it's more like a medium heavy. That 13 Fishing Fate Black. It's a 6'7" rod. You just watched Tactical Bassin calling it. He was throwing, I believe, poppers on it. It is way stout for, in my mind, for treble hooked baits like any of the smaller poppers. Yeah, you could. I would throw like the 1/2 ounce baits, the chatter baits, the jerk baits, even possibly the rattle traps. The Pop Max, which is a big popper, would be good for that, but I would actually go lighter, like the Tula or even other rods. I'd go lighter. But anyway, so an awesome combo. You could pretty much put any reel you want to on that. I've got the MK9. It's a lingual variant. Seems to be working pretty good. I'll be honest, I wish I had another lingual instead of this. I may buy one. There's one for $100, a deeper spool version. So on to the next one. My favorite, probably period overall, if I had to call, what's your favorite and your best combo? You have the Tatula. I've talked about it in several videos with that solid tip, that rod with that Zillion. And it was good with the lingual. It was awesome with the lingual, but it's even better. And there's, if anybody wants to look up the number, try to track one down. And I don't know if they make a newer version of this that does the same thing. But TAT610MXB. It originally was a 6'10" medium, 3/32 to 1 ounce, 6 to 16 pound line. I love it for 10-pound line, and just can throw everything. Shaky head is what it is, just dominates for me anyway over all other ones. But I definitely love that combo. That new Zillion 1000 with the SV Boost. That is my favorite reel by far. Kind of making what makes that my favorite combo overall. But like if you had to tell me I could only pick one combo, rod and reel, not necessarily just for fun, but for fun and to get the job done no matter what, like a life or death situation, this combo right here is what I'd be fishing with. Now, it would be a different story. Pure fun, you got one combo to go out and catch fish. It would actually be a toss-up between these two at the end, the Corrado and the Streamer, or the Airstream Custom and the Rainy Stream. Those two are like the funnest to catch them on. But purely capable and fun, we're going to jump into these three. These three little bit longer lights. The Feeling with the, which is basically a lingual, but the Joker and the Feeling, that is an awesome combo. Also, the new one now, the Karza 2 with the lingual, that is an actual awesome combo. I've done real good with it today. But then you cannot forget the Teton 661 or 2 and a Dark Wolf Ultra, or the Black Knight 2 for that matter. Wouldn't look near as good on this Teton, but the Dark Wolf Ultra. And the Dark Wolf Ultra would go across this board anywhere, really. Any of your, I wouldn't really recommend it for medium light rod, but any of your light BFS rods, all the way to the ultralights, no problems or issues. And I got these little spiders are doing their blowing around on their spiderweb deal today. So an awesome combo here. And so these are lights. This is these are basically considered mediums. I call this a more close to medium heavy, but capable. This one's capable of throwing medium light stuff. So like Power BFS, right? I know, blowing people's minds. But then you're starting with the lights, but they're a little heavier lights, and I've got them kind of ranked to where I consider their power is. This one's got a little softer tip, but probably a little more backbone, a little better blank. But then that Karza 2 is slightly above the Teton on its overall power, and the tip is stiffer. But then you go to the next light that is, it's just kind of lighter than these little bit longer rods, which is the, and it's only 5'8", the Lure Star Streamer. But a very capable rod, but makes a lot of different fishing just more fun for me. I'll try to get it up where you guys can get a look at it. And the Corrado and the Dark Wolf Ultra look just alike. You probably tell they were kind of trying to copy the Corrado BFS when they made the Dark Wolf Ultra. But then my favorite, like just little bitty, man, lightweight, awesome combo that I definitely do recommend. I was kind of hesitant on recommending the rod to you guys, a $200 rod from AliExpress, but I'm just telling you guys right now that Rainy Stream rod is a blast with little bitty baits, like these little cranks, the little 1/8 ounce chatterbaits, just all that stuff down to the little jelly beans. You can throw TRDs on this. You know, the 16th ounce is what I recommend. 16th ounce Ned head with a TRD. It's gonna zing them way out there. Just an awesome setup. That Airstream Custom I still like a little better than the Silver Creek Alphas. I liked better than my Aldebaran BFS or any other really BFS reel to date, just as far as the smoothness capabilities and smoothness in the casting and the retrieving. That's just an awesome reel that Daiwa put out that is no longer available. You can still get them. I got a deal. Thank you again, Eugene, for that. From Eugene on the Silver Creek and that one. But then also thanks to Jay, he recommended trying the Karza 2s, and those are awesome. So anyway, that's combos right now. What do I have coming? I've got, let me show you. I've got the Karza 2 in a medium light coming, 6'6". I've got the Feeling Rod in a 6'8" medium light coming, and it is called, instead of Feeling, I believe it's called Quick. And they make a 7'3" that I might buy at some point if I can get one for 125 like I do the Quick that's coming. But that medium light's coming, and then I've got a cheaper, like $38, like I'm talking CU double cheap DMX rod that's coming in. I just ordered, and it's a medium light. So I'll have 3 different medium lights to, and I know I'm running out of room. I cannot fit possibly, so I may have to break down my lights into a favorite overall light that is going to be hard to do, because I feel like the Feeling needs to be in the boat. I feel like this needs to be in the boat for me to have fun, for sure. And they do different things. Like the Feeling Rod I kind of have as the Tatula, the Feeling, and actually all of these right here make excellent shaky head rods, but then they're capable of so much other stuff. The Streamer Rod is more just for the little chatterbaits and little cranks and just, you know, little topwater poppers and the little micro whopper ploppers, that kind of stuff. So I don't know, like if I have to narrow it down, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. All right, so I'm gonna attach that to the end of this one. Probably it may become its own video on just so far to date of all those other rods and reels you've seen me trying out over the last probably ever. Like if I could get rod and reels, say, back, like you guys have seen me talk about them in the past and I've sold them, I don't know if I would want to get back any of my Abu Garcias to replace any of these. Possibly a couple old Daiwas. I'm not gonna lie, the Aldebaran BFS, it could definitely almost fit in anywhere here. But if you guys haven't heard me talk about it before, I loved that reel for a couple years, and then I just got tired of it just had a casting was always a little louder than other reels, and it just has it's smooth, but there's like something there. It's not as smooth as a few of these others that are super smooth. It's hard to explain. And just like I've mentioned several times, the Dark Wolf Ultra, I took the Black Knight 2 ceramic bearings and I put in it. They're probably going back. The Lingle has the Roro spool bearings. I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna put back stock. I think I still have the stock bearings. I'm possibly, actually the Lingle has the right ones. This Joker was the first Lingle I had. It has Roros, and I'm very tempted to go back to the stock bearings. I think I still have them. I want to say I put them in the big Black Knight, the original Black Knight that I have at home. So yeah, I'm not a fan of, I like to drag clickers. Once that fish starts taking line, I like to hear noise. Oh, there's something in there. Look at that. Look at that right there. I like that noise. I like everything else to be smooth and quiet, I'm finding. You know, my braid, I don't like to be super loud. An 8-strand braid. 4-strand braid, a lot of guys are going back to in a smaller line. The 6-pound, I don't really like the 6-pound. It kind of is ribbony when you have the 8-strand, but it is not real loud. So I may just stick with it. I don't know. So anyway, I hope you liked this video. Get out of here, go bass and bonsai, but whatever you do, make sure you have fun doing it. Stay tuned. If I catch any more bass today, I'll probably put them on the end of this video unless it's already way too long. So see you later, guys. Time to pound it.